In the intricate nature of your relationship, your partner sees you as a prime example of emotional maturity and confidence. They admire your ability to maintain emotional control, which both impresses and challenges them. They perceive your energy as being like the Queen of Swords, embodying intellectual strength and clarity in decision-making. On the other hand, they view themselves as the Page of Wands, full of enthusiasm and curiosity but also struggling with immaturity and impulsiveness. The difference between these two energies has led your partner to a profound realization. They are beginning to feel that they may not be worthy of you, and this thought is gradually taking root in their mind. This is not a new reflection. It has emerged over time as they've observed your transformation, from being overwhelmed by emotional chaos to finding a sense of calm and self-control. You've learned to detach from the negative emotions and thoughts that once consumed you, and this change in your emotional state has not gone unnoticed by them. They can clearly see the transformation in you, the newfound strength and magnetic appeal that comes from mastering your emotions rather than being controlled by them. In the past, you were always there for your partner, a constant support in their life, always putting their needs ahead of your own. You were their comfort, their pillar, their refuge during tough times. However, you eventually came to realize that your love and care were not being returned. Your partner had begun to take you for granted, failing to appreciate your love as they should have. This realization was a turning point for you. You chose to stop pouring all your energy into them and instead started focusing on yourself, making your own needs and happiness a priority. The shift in your focus was a turning point, and it had a profound impact on your partner. They suddenly found themselves without the comfort and support they had always taken for granted. They felt the absence of your love, care, and presence, and recognized that they had lost someone truly precious because of their own ignorance and immaturity. This realization was hard for them to accept, but it was essential for their growth. Now, your partner is reflecting on their past actions and mistakes, considering how they can make things right and restore the connection they carelessly let slip away. They are starting to understand the true value of what they lost and are committed to bringing you back into their life. This period of introspection marks a key moment in their personal growth. It shows their readiness to confront their mistakes, learn from them, and evolve into a better version of themselves. Above all, it reveals that they truly value you, miss you, and wish to have you back in their life. In the whirlwind of my own life, I've been so caught up in my personal matters, so absorbed in my own world, that I failed to truly listen to and understand your experiences. I've been overwhelmed by the chaos surrounding me, leaving me with little space to stop, reflect, and truly grasp what you've been going through. I've been so focused on my own journey that I failed to recognize yours. Now, I realize that my actions toward you were selfish and inconsiderate. I became absorbed in my own happiness and desires, unaware of the struggles you were enduring. I didn't see the pain in your life because I was only concerned with myself, neglecting what you were going through. I became so caught up in my own needs that I didn't consider the effect it was having on you. I treated you the way others have treated me in the past, forgetting that while they were using me, you were offering me unconditional love. I didn't see the contrast between their manipulation and the love you were offering. Now, without you here, I'm beginning to understand everything you've been trying to show me. I'm feeling the emotions you've already experienced and seeing the world from your perspective. I understand the pain you've gone through. I recognize now that I misjudged you, unfairly placing blame on you for my own challenges, and causing you hurt with my words and actions. I see now that my behavior stemmed from my own inner struggles and my failure to truly grasp the depth of the bond we had. But I've changed. I recognize my faults and ask for your forgiveness. I deeply long for our love to last a lifetime because I am truly in love with you, my dearest. I am ready to make amends, to correct my mistakes, and to earn your forgiveness. I want our love to endure because you mean everything to me. I am prepared to fight for it, to nurture and cherish it, and to love you in the way you deserve. I apologize for the pain I've caused and for not being the person you truly deserved. But now, I am ready to change. I am committed to becoming the person you need and loving you unconditionally, just as you have loved me. In the delicate flow of life, it seems your partner is about to return. The absence has been long and the silence heavy, but the wait is almost over. The universe hints that your partner will soon come back into your life, not by coincidence, but by destiny. It's as though their mind has transformed into a world of its own, endlessly wandering through the maze of your memories. As they traverse the hallways of the past, they find themselves repeatedly revisiting moments with you, often shedding tears over the choices they made. These tears are a mirror of their profound regret, a sorrow over the decisions that led them away from you, the roads that should have united you, but instead pulled you apart. It's a deliberate choice, a conscious decision born from a deep longing and an unyielding desire. From dawn to dusk, not a single day passes without you occupying their mind, like a tune that lingers, refusing to fade away. You've left an undeniable imprint on their heart. Your memories are not just fleeting thoughts, but a constant presence in their solitude, a silent dialogue that echoes within them. Their heart is filled with a whirlwind of emotions. There's an underlying anger directed at themselves, a frustration that simmers beneath the surface. The source of this inner conflict is their own inaction, their inability to move toward you until now. The regret gnaws at them, a mischance that weighs heavy on their soul. You are always on their mind, every minute, every hour, every day. You have become their obsession, their fixation. They are thinking about you constantly. But regret is not the end of their story, it marks the beginning of a new chapter. They long to reach out, to close the distance, to mend the damage, and to heal the wounds. They are not just willing, but eager to rebuild the bond you once shared. Your partner wants to offer you something solid, a commitment, a promise of togetherness. They wish to create something meaningful with you, a relationship grounded in lasting memories, not transient moments. The connection you share goes far beyond the physical, it is profoundly spiritual. You have awakened each other's hearts, igniting a flame that cannot be extinguished. Your partner is enduring sleepless nights, their mind swirling with thoughts, and their heart caught in a storm of emotions, constantly reflecting on what you mean to them. They are thinking about you, carefully planning how to re-enter your life amid the uncertainty of your current circumstances and the events unfolding around you. I feel an overwhelming sense of pride as I watch your journey, your growth, and your transformation into a more confident and successful version of yourself. It's like witnessing a caterpillar evolve into a butterfly, with each stage of your development more awe-inspiring than the last. I can feel your curiosity, the questions lingering in the quiet spaces between us. You wonder why I've become more silent, why my voice has grown faint. I want to assure you that this silence isn't out of indifference or neglect. It is a reflection of my commitment to self-growth. I am not only focused on financial progress but also on nurturing my emotional and spiritual health, understanding that these elements are essential for living a balanced life. My feelings for you remain as deep and intense as when we first met. The nights are especially difficult, filled with an aching longing for your presence that only grows stronger with each passing moment. My desire for you burns as brightly as it did from the start, a reflection of the enduring power of my love. You are my perfect match, the missing piece to the puzzle of my life. Nothing holds more value or significance than you. This love, as beautiful as it is, also brings its share of pain, but I've learned that pain is a reflection of love's depth and intensity. Without it, there can be no growth, and this belief keeps my hope alive, especially when it comes to you. Life has been a journey, filled with many encounters and experiences. I've met countless unique individuals, but none compare to you. Your kindness shines like a light in a world often overshadowed by selfishness. Your nurturing spirit is refreshing, your strength motivating, your loyalty unshakable, and your commitment to your values admirable. You are truly one of a kind, and for all of these qualities, I am eternally grateful.